Hey YouTubers, Test Jess Point here. It's nothing's been coming in lately, so I decided to get stuck back into my customs, and yes, I have finished one. Yes, I have. But I have been doing a lot of other things, so I'm coming to an end with my Panther and my 8-man and definitely my Samurai. My Samurai is finished, and I'm going to be doing a video, just a quick one, of the completion of my Samurai. Well, she is a geisha Yakuza samurai, so you know, it's sort of a bit of a mix put together, and my ideas, and a special thanks I get once more. I'll thank you, Too Many Figures, for your help with the tattooing and the geisha face, even though you can't see much of it, but appreciate your efforts and your help with that part of the project. And also, I will just give you a quick look. This is my as you can see, I've done the arms again. I love doing big arms. massive arms. I'm probably going to put a little bit of cloth around here to cover up the joints, because I don't really like the joints. A little bit of rag tied, what's hanging off his elbow or something like that. But this is my ape figure. You can see his teeth. And I put veins in his forehead. I joined his ears up, smoothed his ears over. As you can see, just up here, I put some veins in his forehead and dimpled his skin quite a bit, just to bring out more of an ugly appearance. But yeah, he looks really cool. I've braided his hair, and I'm going to put like real hair coming out from the back, maybe tied or maybe have it loose. I haven't decided yet. Probably have a little bit of a tie around it, so it's like a tail. But yeah, I've braided his hair, so he's coming along quite good. Very mean looking, very scary looking, and that's what I want. And of course, massive arms. Massive arms. But yeah, he's got like a German vest on. He's got a lot of bits and pieces that are going to go on him, and he's going to he's got the Prince Persia's boots, and he's got a lot of gothic jewellery or something like that hanging off him, so he's going to be kitted up in all bits and pieces, like a lot of fancy stuff, just to really sort of build a character. So I'm looking forward to finishing him. He's not involved in as much as the Samurai was. The Samurai was a huge task. Last night I spent 4 hours putting the armour on, and like lacing it, put the gold string and all that sort of stuff on. 4 hours straight. Yeah, bloody hell, it took forever. So a lot of work and a lot of hours have been put into this figure, and the outcome was a very positive outcome. So I'm happy to and very proud to be showing you this piece. And I haven't seen a lot of Samurai 1/6 Samurai females around, especially geisha with a bit of Yakuza. But the end result was very good, and the two together, the ape and the geisha together, are going to look very good. I did find this in my little mix-up bits and pieces, and it's an arrow and a bow, so I will be adding that to the Samurai. I've just got to do a couple of things just to make it look a bit more Samurai. So, and I've got one arrow, so I'll just throw those in as well as part of the final Samurai part. So I'll do that on the weekend, or just before the weekend's up. Maybe tonight or tomorrow night. Mrs. gets sick of it because she hates me. I basically isolate myself in the spare room and do my art, and I could do art for 8 hours straight, no worries at all, easy, if I have the time. But I don't have the time, so I make time. My Puma's looking great. My Panther, sorry, is looking great. He's massive. He's got some very cool. I'll give you a quick very cool leather looking armour that are going onto his thigh, like plates, like guard armour. So they will be going on. That's just a bit of a hint of what's going on my Panther to really enhance their look. I've just placed them on there just as like a quick look to see if how they look, and shit, they look great. They look great. Big, massive, ape-looking gorilla arms, mean-looking face, gorgeous-looking female samurai chick on the back. Oh, it has to be my best piece yet that I've worked on, and looking forward to doing some really crazy stuff like that. It's like I think Nenny D said, it's definitely an art. It's an art. It's not so much about 1/6. It's creativity, and that's what I'm about. So it's not detailed stuff. It's just me, my stuff. So without talking on too much and boring you, I also like to say, Rhino, I love that Google Plus channel, the little live chat thing. I like listening to the views and what people opinions and the laughter and the jokes and seeing everyone together. Thanks very much for getting that started, mate. Big thumbs up from me, even though I can't go in. The hours are ridiculous. It's like 1:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the morning at the very end. So I'd be lucky to get 10 minutes in, and if I get up at that time. So unfortunately, it's a bit too hard for me to join in on this chat. I'd love to, but it just doesn't work for me. Sorry. That's okay. I'm enjoying everybody else's. So yeah. Thanks very much for that, mate. And yes, I got the moss cape. Yeah, I've contacted Tony May and put it through, and yeah, fantastic, great. This is the good things about getting these people on, and you pick up on. So I don't do like Facebook and I don't go into the blogs and stuff like that. So yeah, strictly YouTube really. Okay, so yep. My custom samurai geisha yakuza tattooing and face painting by Too Many Figures. The armor and everything else pretty much kit bashed and custom by Test Jess One. Enjoy my video. Okay guys, this is just the helmet display that it's an original samurai helmet that was broken and postage that I repaired, and what I've done is added 2 cobra snakes to the top of the head, and also I've added the neck guard and the chains, the jewelry on the back. So the neck guard is the one that broke in the postage. It was quite a nice looking metal piece, but decided to sculpt up a nice simple neck guard with some chains hanging off the bottom to complete this helmet for my samurai female. As you can see, when I followed through, I wanted to keep the hair displayed with I'll just come around the side here. As you can see, I like the hair the way it is, just tied up, but I'd like to show you the beautiful tattooing that Too Many Figures has done. It's a very complimentary piece, the tattooing. But I love the hair, the blonde hair, and I've put a neck guard around her as well with like a plastic gem in the middle. And as you can see, the lovely, I'll just put it up a bit, the snake type tongue with the teeth, just like a snake mouth, is the guard for the samurai female. You can still see the geisha painting and the eyes quite clearly, which is what I'm rapt about, because I really wanted to see a little bit of the face, but without the mouth guard covering up too much. But then saying that, I love the mouth guard as well. So the serpent's head here, and the curled part of the tail this side. It goes around to the back, of course. I've added a little bit of chains to the. Instead of putting shoulder guards on like the normal samurai has, because I didn't want to cover the tattooing, I just flicked a bit of the mould on the arm guards to give that shoulder guard look. So I just added a couple of chains to the tops of the guards, and put some patterning on the arm guards and the forearm guards. Sort of like a serpent look on the forearm, and just a pattern tool that I had to put on the arm guard. The next part I wanted to concentrate on was a good chest plate. I did a rough cut. I didn't want to, I want to make it look like I'd been into a few wars, so I didn't want to do it too smooth, and I didn't want to make it look a bit toyish, so I wanted to make it warrior. So I put a little gem, enhance the chest part, as you can see, without putting the gems in there, making it obvious. And they tied on, and I just did a little bit of it's like dimpling in the back plate with a few marks on them as well, not smooth. Leaving it on the back, I would some of the parts I've got, like I've got from other Hot Toys figures. I just like the look of them. I've seen them on eBay, collected them along the way, and added them in. As you can see, I've got a bum exposed. I still need to clean a bum up a bit, it's a little bit dirty, but I got a bum exposed with a sort of like underwear, sort of riding up, just added a bit of sexy look with complete leggings on, covering our whole legs. So it's effective. I think it's effective, and I didn't want too much on the backs of the legs, because she's going to be riding the panther, and if I put too much on around the back of her legs, she wouldn't be able to ride the panther properly in the saddle. So I've left all that part. She does sit really well. I love the blonde hair. Excuse me. Love that whitish blonde hair, and the colouring in the tattoos really adds to the white coming down. Sort of adds that feature. I love that yellow colour. He's done a really good job in the tattooing. Well done, Brian. Crossing to the front now. As you can see, I've added the real chains and real metal to the chains to the thigh plates to add that little bit of richness in colour, and using the metal chains is definitely added to the feature. So really happy with going ahead and doing that. So the only part that's real metal is the connection from the chest plate to the thigh plates, also off the neck guards and off the shoulders, and that's the only chains that are on there. The rest is just ties, golden ties. I use 5 meters, about 5 meters, 4 to 5 meters equivalent to ties that I used. And I probably had about 4 meters wastage. So there's quite a bit of wastage, but it was only cheap. It doesn't really matter. The swords, this one here was quite expensive. It was $24 to $28. This one's a cheap one. I like the colour of the two mixed together. I think that looks quite effective. And then I went down and added these it's like a serpent climbing up the shin guards to the knee. So just focus on one. You can see the paneling. I've just got to buff up some of the gems, the plastic pieces, buff them up, make them shiny. But yeah, I think it's very effective, and it worked for me. So yeah, so I'm very happy with the look and of course just the feet guards, just a stone in the middle with a bit of a pattern in the middle of that, and the dimplings throughout the whole guard. So I had to do the dimpling just to sort of get that sort of skin look, snake skin look. That's why I done it. So that's basically it. One beautiful samurai. Very happy with how she looks. She's got a beautiful looking head. Definitely looks badass in my opinion, and if you can find a 1/6 samurai girl out there somewhere, let me know. I'd like to compare mine compared to another, but I hadn't seen any, so I'm pretty much alone with the samurai female. And very happy to have this in my collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I haven't babbled on and made it boring. Up samurai with my ape and my badass panther, complete as a set, and they are going to look bloody awesome. I hope they're going to look awesome. Hope you like my video on my samurai, female samurai. Okay, that's me, that's my custom. Hope you enjoyed. Test just one out. Catch ya.